I did Doordash for over a year. I was top dasher pretty much the whole time. About 4,000 delivery. It actually is. I guess it was a bit less than a year. Yeah, it was. It was actually like I don't know, 10, 11 months, whatever, before I started doing Spark instead because and trying to do Uber on the side. I can't even log into DoorDash now. I mean, it's impossible. I've got silver status at this point. When they switched over to the Dash so-called Dasher Rewards program, I didn't realize how major and how serious the problem that was going to be. So I didn't accept some trash orders that came in. There was some, I went from like 86% acceptance rating down to low 70s in like a single day because there was just like complete trash $2 order after one after another after another after another after another after another. Restaurants that I knew would take like a fucking hour or something, and I'd have to drive a bunch of miles out of the way to try to deliver the stuff, not getting any gas compensation or any decent wage or anything. So after that, I just couldn't log on anymore. It was like one day back in September or something I was able to dash, I guess. Anyhow, how are they even in business? How are you? Like anyone from DoorDash hear this? How are you guys actually still in business? Does food or anything even get delivered to people anymore? Who's delivering the stuff? You got robots or something? What's the deal? Because me and every other one of the best dashers in town can't even log into the shit to do any fucking deliveries. I tried to order. I ordered something from DoorDash a number of months back. Just wanted a flat of water and yeah, I ordered some water and some bread. Didn't feel like going anywhere. Only a couple miles down the street. Would have taken me 10 minutes or something to pick that up and deliver it, probably 10, 15, really. It was like 3 hours before it showed up here. And I even left a halfway decent tip. Honestly, how has your Dash Rewards program not completely put you out of business? How is that even possible? Because with the type of super low ball orders, the super low base pay, you know, everywhere other than pretty much California or New York City, there's no fuel reimbursement, no minimum wage. Trying to force people to take, orders where they make less than $2 and could take them over an hour to even do the stuff. There's no slots ever open anywhere. You try to look at the schedule, there's nothing on the schedule except, hours when everything is closed. How are you guys still in business? Yeah. What, a customer tries to order lunch and they get it the next day or something? Like what? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I want to be able to go out and make deliveries, make some money like I was a year ago. Been about a year and a half now since when I started. And I was doing all right back then. Putting in a bunch of hours, doing a bunch of deliveries, good customer ratings, top dasher pretty much the whole time. Dash Rewards program just screwed me, and not just me, but everybody I know, everybody that I used to see around dashing too. Like, It's just gone, So how the hell are you guys still in business at all? I don't understand that. Like, who's making these deliveries? And nobody can even log into the fucking app to Dash, you know? Except for, I mean, really, you telling me you got a bunch of people that are out, like, working for free, basically? Busting their ass to make $1.25 or $2 or something? Are you kidding me? I mean, you're not even covering people's, fuel expenses with the type of pay as bad as it got, And the kind of lowball offers with, like, no tip and, the delivery fee so fucking low that you jack up the prices on everything, so the customer's getting screwed too. But then you don't want to pass on any of the money to the person who's actually supposed to be picking up the food or whatever and delivering it to people. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense to me how there could even be anyone actually picking up Doordash orders and delivering them, because who's going to do that? I mean, really, how could they do that? I mean, what are there? Is there like an army of bored rich people that have no job that pick shit up in their Tesla or something so they can make some pocket change because they just like driving around to deal with their boredom? Or like what's going on here? Like, how is anybody going and sitting around a restaurant for an hour to pick up a pizza that takes forever, driving it 10-15 miles out into the country for $2 fucking and able to keep gas in their vehicle or whatever, The time I was delivering DoorDash, I probably put maybe 12,000 miles or something on my car. And most of the time I wasn't even making minimum wage. But at least I was making something, because I could turn on Dash Now and I could take these orders and go deliver them. And if I saw something that was, decent enough to where if I got a couple or a few of those in an hour, I would at least make, minimum wage or something, before my fuel expenses and whatnot. But how are you guys even still in business? Who's making these deliveries now? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Of course, I could say the same for almost all these delivery platforms. The kind of lowball offers you see. How is anybody? How does anybody get anything delivered to them anymore? You know, who are these people that are out driving around basically for free? Driving around for pay that doesn't even cover their fuel to go make the delivery, let alone their time. Sure as heck isn't covering their bills. But got like some desperate homeless people that are just willing to trade gas for enough money to buy a sandwich or something? Like, is that what's going on? Like, how the... Just wait until somebody who's been sitting around for, hasn't eaten anything in days, sees this, terrible order pop up, and they're like, oh gosh, if I do these orders, maybe I could get something to eat. I don't have to starve to death. Right? Is that basically where your mind is there? I mean, how how are people even delivering this stuff? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I get it if you're in, like, California or something, right? But other parts in the country where there's no minimum wage, there's no fuel reimbursement, none of that. And not only that, but you can't even log in. Most people can't even log in to go make deliveries. So how is anyone doing it? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm beginning to think that, the whole thing is fictional, or I don't know. I mean, like I said, just based on my own experience, like the last time I ordered DoorDash, I ordered a flat of water and a loaf of bread from a store that's probably a mile and a half away, and it took like 3 or 4 hours for it to get here. How are you guys not? How have you guys not gone out of business? Is anyone even ordering shit most places anymore? Like, I don't understand what your, where the brilliance is in your freaking Dasher rewards program model. It's just ridiculous. How, you'd think you would fix that, get rid of that junk, because you've got to be like losing billions of dollars and going out of business or something. There's no way you couldn't be, right? What the hell?